What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back with another episode of Criminal Minds. We're going to be kicking off Season 2. Super excited. Let's jump into it. Season 2, Episode 1.
I'm awake.
Anderson, take Greenaway home.
Yes, sir. I told you. It was one rule.
One rule!
Did he
The
shoot her?
defects and faults of the mind are
That's
like
her?
wounds in the body. After all imaginable care has been taken to heal them up, there will be a scar left behind. French writer Francois La Rochefoucauld.
Francois La Rochefoucauld. Cool name, bro.
We identified the girl in the video.
Leave it on the desk.
Okay.
Reed, how many books do you think are published in a year?
Thousands.
Great, and all we gotta do is find one. I can see the Sunsub getting our phone numbers and addresses from the Bureau personnel file. It really says in there that Gideon digs Nellie Fox.
Or that JJ collects butterflies?
I didn't even know these things about us.
Never would it be night, clear day to any man's sight.
Reed, not again with the poem from the music box.
There's something familiar about it. I think I've heard it somewhere before.
Thought you had a photographic memory.
Eidetic, primarily related to things I read. Like I said, this is something I think I've heard.
How would we proceed if we didn't have all these clues? What's the first thing we'd look at?
Why this particular victim in this particular place at this particular time?
We have a victim, don't we?
Rebecca Bryant.
It's missing out of South Boston, Virginia. Take JJ, find out everything there is to know about this girl.
He's just another unsub. Start putting together a profile.
Keep working on this. If anybody can put it together, you can.
Looking rough. Is that the same? It looks like a different girl. They changed her. Y'all changed her.
Anderson, where's Agent Greenaway?
I dropped her off half an hour ago.
Take
Y'all
her home
changed
does
him,
not
too.
mean drop her off. We're dealing with an unsub who has all of our personal information. Get back over there now.
Agent Greenaway,
Yes.
She
case
dead?
file, please.
How did I get here?
Without a case file, you'll have to get off. Rules are very
You dead? Oh.
Let's get a large bore going. If we don't get this pressure
Well, damn, I feel bad talking about how much I didn't like her. She's about to die. They changed the intro. Hey, boo. Hey, other boo. Hey, third boo. Hey, fourth boo. I got 4 boos on this show. 4 of them.
Thousands of books published every year. This is impossible. Year every year. 1963.
This little run.
Agent Hochner, the delivery guy's on the way up. The one from the press conference?
Thank you.
The book has to be the right volume and the right publication date. Now, when you talk about Nellie Fox, it's the 1959 White Sox, the year that's important to you, but for some reason, this is a 1963 card.
You couldn't find a 59.
A pale clouded yellow butterfly was easy to find, or a music box that specifically plays the Trout Quintet.
So a book published in 1963.
It has to be.
The guy who delivered that puzzle to my house just turned himself in. You delivered a package
picture
to
of
my
him.
house yesterday.
Do I need a lawyer here?
Late in the day to my wife.
I guess I could check my logs.
You know exactly which delivery we mean.
This guy comes up to me with the package. He says it only needs to go a few miles, and the girl's life depended on it.
Gideon's
He
face
said the
is
girl's
like,
life depended
what
on it,
kind of
man. I
bullshit
wasn't
you
gonna take no
try to
chances
sell
with
me,
something
bro?
like that.
Oh, you're a humanitarian here then.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
How much?
1,000 cash. Seriously, do I need a lawyer?
This guy is infuriatingly good. I only found what he wanted me to find. Apartment where Giles was dead. Reed, a hacker capable of getting into my systems, is going to have amazingly sophisticated equipment. Giles was a smokescreen I should have seen through. Now I have this glorious program I wrote. Sir Naif.
K-N-E-I-G-H-F. It's an odd spelling.
Do you need something?
Yeah, is there a database which lists all the books published in a given year?
I don't think there's anything like a master one. Further back you go, less likely there'll be any database at all.
Could you do me a favor and type something into a search engine for me? Never would it be night, but always clear day to any man's sight.
Okay, that's from a poem.
Yeah. Chaucer. My mom used to read me that. It's widely considered as the first Valentine's poem.
Your mom read you Valentine's poems?
Chaucer has to be at least 283 pages long. Something published in 1963. A butterfly indigenous to Great Britain. Something born medieval. Chaucer was Middle English. Middle English spelling the word fowls. F-O-W-L. Yeah. There was a contemporary British author.
He is
Fowles,
like-
John Fowles. Will you type that into a search engine?
He wrote the Magus,
Anything in 1963 published in Great Britain?
the Collector.
Baseball cards, skeleton keys, music boxes. These are things that are collected.
Reed.
Ah. There you
What do they
go.
look like?
I don't really know.
So you can't describe him at all then?
Well, the part of his face that I could see was all messed up. Scarred, all burned up.
Burn scars.
We know
Ew.
what the book is. The Collector by John Fowles. I have 4 separate libraries searching for the 1963 edition published in Great Britain.
There's a call for you on line 2. Says it's extremely urgent. He calls himself the Fisher King.
This could be the unsub, guys. In mythology, the Fisher King is the Grail King. Sir Naif, it's an anagram for Fisher King.
Fisher King's at the end of all Grail quests.
You're trapped in Tristan.
Penelope's face.
Gideon.
What I had to do was not my fault. It was distasteful and barbaric.
Who is this?
No one else had to be hurt.
Call yourself the Fisher King?
I told you, there were rules.
I'm actually more interested in exactly how you got all those burns.
Agent Greenaway did not have to die like that.
She didn't die.
Notify the OR, she's bleeding out. Fight with me here. Fight.
FBI, one of my agents was just brought in. Where is she, Anderson?
They just took her up to surgery.
What do we know?
The local PD said someone forced her back door and surprised her in the living room. She dialed 911 herself before she passed out.
Why weren't we notified?
The offender apparently took her ID and gun.
Get back over there. This is a federal crime scene. Nobody touches anything. We process it.
Mrs. Velez, are you there?
Yes, Dr. Reed, I am.
I'm gonna read you a set of 3 numbers. The first is gonna be a page, the second a line number, on the third a word number in that line. Do you understand me?
Yes, I understand.
The first is page 222.
Got it.
Line 23.
Got it.
What is the 16th word on that line, Miss Velez?
The.
Page 91, line 11,
Ugh, this is
word
gonna
13.
take 2 hours.
Path.
The path. No, yeah, that absolutely makes sense. Please go to page 31.
Trap and Trace got nothing.
Can we just ship the
Unsub
book
used a
over there real
disposable
quick?
cell.
Damn.
Our best
Can we go pick it up?
If he left anything, hair, sweat.
They'll find it.
I sent her home, Jason. I should have been clearer with Anderson.
Try Morgan and JJ again.
I tried him 3 times. They're out of cell range.
I don't want them to hear about this on the news.
She was 16 when she was abducted. She's 18 now. 2 years in that little cell.
That long? Ooh,
She took off
you
for
could
school,
go
but
over
never
me
got there,
5
correct?
more times.
None of the neighbors saw her that morning?
It doesn't even appear that they canvassed at all.
Yeah, I need you to see if the originating detective can meet us at the house. There's something really funky about this whole investigation.
Well, I will as soon as we re-enter the world of cell phone service.
But you got boost.
The path to the end began at his start.
Got to get on that
She sits in a
Verizon.
window.
That
It's an
AT&T.
adventure that keeps him out of her sight.
It's a riddle. The youngest holds the key. Secret adventure. Secrets from her night. Sits in a window.
She calls them your adventures.
Would it be night, but always clear day? Bright lights?
Someone delivered this to the desk last night for you.
Has to do with his mom?
It's never night in Las Vegas. I need to be connected to the field office closest to Las Vegas, Nevada immediately. Hi, this is Dr. Spencer Reed. I need my mother picked up and brought to Virginia in protective custody as soon as possible. I believe she may be in danger.
What?
She's at the Bennington Sanitarium in Las Vegas. Her name's Diana Reed, patient there.
There's someone here to see you.
Oh, fuck!
Yes, sir. If there's anything we can do, we will.
What's up?
It was Hotch.
Don't tell me. Reed already figured it out and we drove all the way out here for nothing, right?
Derek. Elle was shot in her apartment this morning.
What?
What are you doing? There's nothing we can do at the hospital. We can find the unsub through her, through Rebecca.
Yeah.
How bad?
She's in surgery. That's all they know.
Looking very leaky.
Get that line? She's flatlining.
Dad.
Oh,
No,
okay. Your dad
it
was
wasn't your
snack.
fault. I just missed you so
Y'all
much.
do kind of look alike.
I'm always with you.
What's gonna happen to me?
Happen? That's up to you. That's up to you.
Any word? Nope. I called JJ. I told her that we'd call him if anything changed. That's all that.
And Sub's extremely organized. Sounded truly shocked that we didn't follow the rules. I honestly believe we would simply listen to his directions. Delusion and this level of organization are almost mutually exclusive. You don't meticulously plan contacts if you're suffering psychotic breaks from reality.
How is she?
These two are too
Scene
serious.
process.
They're finished. We still have it locked up tight, though. CSU found
Looks
a
like
partial
he has a
print.
goofy
The
look
shooter
on
wrote
his
a
face
message on the
half the
wall,
time.
and in one of the smudges, they found a whirl pattern. They are processing it now.
Rules.
She's okay. Her mom, they just picked her up. She's flying here right now.
I forgot she used to always read me this poem. Nobody knows things like the fact that JJ collects butterflies except for me. I tell her pretty much everything. Do you know that I write her a letter every day?
That's nice.
Depends on why I write her. I write her letters so I won't feel so guilty about not visiting her. Did you know that schizophrenia is genetically passed?
That
Everything's are still
has
right
to be
here.
hard.
Kept it all.
I think it's understandable if you don't visit her that often.
You said there's a videotape?
The man who
You also
abducted your
live in a
daughter
different
sent it to
state.
us. You sure it's Rebecca? Yes, ma'am, we're sure.
We've had ourselves a really long drive. You got any coffee?
I'll come with you.
Oh, certainly, sure.
Detective. I've seen kids missing for a decade, and their rooms look exactly the way they did the day that they left. Parents don't just pack up their kids' stuff and put them in boxes in a garage. Parents don't give up, ever. What the hell is going on here?
It wasn't exactly a cut and dried missing. She was in trouble, a lot of it, all the time. Dope, vandalism, theft, truancy. Nobody even blinked when she didn't show up for school that day.
None of that was in the report.
Now, why would it be?
Because it's relevant, Detective.
The girl had run away 5 or 6 times before.
She didn't run away this time, did she?
Apparently not.
Nobody even bothered to look for this girl for 2 years?
No.
Why? Why was she acting out? Was there a problem at home? Was there abuse?
Abuse. From the moment we brought her into the house, we treated Rebecca like an angel.
Oh.
When she was 5 years old, we took Rebecca in as a foster child. And after a couple of years, we adopted her.
Where are her birth parents?
Something happened to the whole family.
Did she ever talk about it?
I don't even think she remembered it. She was just a little girl.
Her name hasn't always been Bryant.
No, it was Garner.
Something happened to the whole family. Was it a fire?
I brought you dinner.
Is that her dad?
I'm sick.
Her
I need a doctor.
blood dad? Is it called birth dad?
Take the chains
He
off.
didn't
No,
birth her.
you'll try to escape.
No, I won't. I promise.
I'll be back for your tray in half an hour.
Why did you just kill me, you son of a bitch?
Because I love you too much, Rebecca.
Garcia.
Garcia, I need information on an adoption. Adopted name is Rebecca Bryant, birth name is Garner. Somewhere around South Boston, Virginia, 13 years ago.
Nothing. I'll try just the name with a wider search. There's a Rebecca Garner who was adopted by Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Bryant in Clark County, Nevada.
Nevada?
I need to know what happened to that girl's family that caused her to need adopting.
I'll work on it.
Coffee.
Nevada?
No, we don't have enough for a profile yet.
Where Reed's mom was?
Some generalities.
Not enough to catch him.
Press conference was the thing to do, right?
Sorry?
Brought the unsub out into the open. He made a mistake. He left a partial print. We wouldn't have had that. It's really the only way to go. I did the right thing. I did my job. Elle will understand that. She'll understand.
Afraid. What if I don't come out of it? What if I don't wake up?
You keep talking like you don't have any choice, Peanut. You can choose to fight, to beat the odds.
Peanut.
What if I want to stay with you?
Well, that's a choice, too.
If you do that, you dead. You won't be dead.
That's why you're so skinny, you know. Too much coffee.
Thanks a lot, guys. I've got her.
You know I'm terrified of flying.
Same,
No,
girl.
Mom, I'm sorry. I'm trying to protect you.
By forcing me to do the one thing that frightens me more than anything else.
I need to show you something. Follow me.
It's weird to see her like this. I just think of Sue.
Not only did I find your records, I found some newspaper articles about your girl. Apparently, most of Rebecca Garner's family died in a house fire in 1992.
So when she was 4?
Rebecca was found in the backyard crying but unharmed.
What about the dad?
Her father probably... Well, he tried to save the rest of the family, but he suffered massive burns to his entire body. He spent years in a burn ICU. He gave up his parental rights to Rebecca so that she could be put up for adoption because there was no other family. Father was awarded a huge settlement. They were using faulty materials.
Print that up for me, all right? We'll be back pretty soon.
Huh.
Something else?
Nah, it just says here that after the father left the medical hospital, he spent a few years at a Vegas sanitarium. Yeah, that's where...
Garcia?
I gotta go.
They're friends.
This is where you work?
This is where we meet. My desk, if you see it, it's right up there in the bullpen area.
The table's round.
Just like I wrote you in my letters.
Just like you wrote in your letters. Dr. Jessen gave me the book you brought, Marjorie Kemp.
She's your favorite.
That particular book is one of her minor works.
Mom, no, don't say. You can't grab stuff off the board. This key is evidence. Mom, the unsub that we're looking for, the bad guy knows things about my colleagues' personal lives, things that only you would know. Do you write about them in your journal?
My journals are none of the government's business.
Mother, do you write about my colleagues' personal lives?
Why did you bring me here, Spencer?
I need to ask you some things about a man I think you might know. He's killed some people and he's holding a girl hostage.
You think I know someone like that?
Will you just watch the tape and see if he sounds familiar?
I had to make sure I had your complete attention.
She knows him.
You do know him?
I'm sure it's Randall Garner. He's a very emotionally disturbed man.
I got to the end of the IP string. Sir Nafe, his name is Randall Garner. He's Rebecca Bryant's biological father.
Biological. That's the word I was looking for earlier.
Reed and Garcia think they've ID'd the unsub, but they want to know how to proceed.
Well, one of us should be there. I want to be here when she comes out of surgery.
Call me immediately.
The only way for the organization level to be so high is the unsub believes it's all real. We have to make them understand it isn't real.
She's the Grail, because she's the one who lived without burns.
Can't believe she's real. Whenever he talked about Rebecca, he never said she was his daughter. He said all his children died in the fire. He spoke of a Rebecca, more in the abstract. I really thought she was a metaphor, an ideal.
A Grail. He thinks he's the Fisher King.
He believes you're all modern-day knights of the Round Table.
Derek Morgan, this is my mother, Diana Reed.
It's your mother? Ma'am, it's a pleasure to meet you.
I rechecked all the clues. There's nothing that points to an address.
So we don't even know what state he's in?
Excuse me.
Do you want to wait out of
Just
my...
before the agents got me from the hospital, a man delivered this to me. It's a photo of a house with an address on the back.
Shiloh, Virginia. That's only 10 miles from here.
You're just now bringing this up?
Heads up, guys, it's open.
Guys, listen up. He wants us to know we're in the right place, so keep your eyes open. Let's go. It's Morgan. We're clear.
There's someone upstairs.
Where?
I saw a shadow.
Randall Garner? FBI! Garner? Come out, Garner!
Big ass house.
He's in there.
Cover me. I'm gonna go in.
Mr. Garner, my name's Spencer Reed. You were in the hospital with my mother. I think she might have confused you. All we want to do is help Rebecca. That's why you said you'd hope you'd be seeing us soon?
Ask the question.
There is no magical question. He believes that if I ask him the right question, it'll heal all of his wounds.
Do you know the question?
I know what he wants. I'm gonna move to where he can see me.
Reed, no! Reed!
Fall back.
Reed! Reed! Wait a minute, Reed, wait.
Ask the question, Sir Percival.
I told you, I'm not Percival. My name is Dr. Spencer Reed. You were in the hospital with my mother, Diana. She's not a Grail. She's your daughter. Her name's Rebecca. Rebecca lived.
No, your mother. She explained it all to me.
My mother's a paranoid schizophrenic who'd forget to eat if she wasn't properly medicated and supervised.
I didn't lose Rebecca. She never existed in the first place.
She does exist, Mr. Garner, and we're here to help her.
If she didn't exist, why'd you kidnap her?
Hotch, Morgan? I think maybe it'd be better if you guys waited downstairs. Mr. Garner and I are just gonna talk alone up here.
Go ahead and talk, Reed, but we're not going anywhere.
Ask the question, I'll be healed. And you may take the Grail. Just ask the question, Sir Knight.
I can't.
Heal me.
Mr. Garner, a Fisher King wound cannot be healed by somebody else. It's not a wound to the body. It's a wound to the memory, a wound to the mind. It's a wound that only you can find and a wound that only you can heal.
Just ask the question.
There's only one question that matters. There's only one really important question. Can you forgive yourself?
I couldn't get to them.
If you tell me where she is, you can save Rebecca now. Tell me where Rebecca is.
You already know. I sent your mother the map.
What map?
Can I forgive myself? No, I can't. Run!
Damn.
Don't move, Reed, don't move!
Let's go, let's go!
Let's go!
What the hell was that?
He had a bomb. He told you to go down the
We
stairs.
didn't say bomb. You left that part out.
The house is on fire, Reed. Let's go.
Just let me think. He's the Fisher King. This is his castle. Rebecca's got to be here. Location's on the map that he gave to my mother.
All she told us about was that photo. Let's go.
She's in the basement downstairs.
I'm in here! Is the house on fire? I'm chained! Get me out of here!
Here, I got the bed.
Hurry!
Reed, hurry.
Key, the youngest one holds the key. Tell me you got the key. Come on, man, let's go. Let's go, we got no time. Let's go.
Let's go.
It has been
how'd
said
that blow
time
up?
heals all wounds. I do not agree. The wounds remain. In time, the mind covers them with scar tissue and the pain lessens. But it is never gone. Rose Kennedy.
There's something.
It's okay.
No, I want to say it. That day, I was just mad that day. I wanted you to teach me to ride my bike. I knew that you had to work. I was just being selfish and childish.
You were 8.
I said, I hate you, Daddy. Those are the last words that I ever said to you.
Shh, it's okay, baby.
I've thought so many times that I wish that I had said.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, Peanut. Very much.
I can't stay with you.
That's all right.
Will I ever see you again?
I'll be here when it's time.
I love you.
That's sad.
There you are. Sleep. You're gonna be fine.
Well, good. Not a huge fan of her, but I don't necessarily want her to die.
Elle's out of surgery. She's gonna be okay. How's Rebecca?
She's in the hospital, but she should be all right.
Physically, maybe.
Thank you, everyone. All of you.
Well, we could have only gone so far without Mrs. Reed.
Mom, we found her. Rebecca's safe. You helped us save her life.
Is it time for lunch yet?
What?
I'm lecturing everyone on Tristan and his soul. They're all gathering in my room after lunch.
Can I attend the lecture too?
Have you read any of the material?
I've had them read to me.
Wonderful. That's the best way, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. By far.
Huh.
over me. I guess we'll begin. If you think about it, man, you know we got, 'cause we're all we got. And I love you free. Then he said, here's all you and I. There have been times that I run for all. I love
Nice.
you free. Riddle for you. Find the end for the world.
Gotta get a magic eraser. You gotta get a magic eraser for that. That was pretty awesome. A cool conclusion to the first episode, the season 1 finale there. I like it. I like the riddles. I like trying to figure it out. Damn, that's crazy. The whole story, the whole idea. Like, do you think she knew that that was her dad? Because I mean, if she was 4, she has to have some memory. And I mean, unless she like completely blocked it out. But I don't know. Like, that's interesting. Jane Lynch, that character, so wild, so wild. Everybody said this show keeps getting better and better and better though. So I'm super excited to see where season 2 leads us. So let me know what y'all thought about this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.